Ring, 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 ring.
Hello, good morning. Thanks for calling Helping Hands Crisis Line. How may I help you? My name is Keisha.
Hi, Keisha. My name is Jason, and I got a bit of a situation that I got going on here, and I really, really, really need to talk to someone.
I am that person. You can go ahead. How may I assist you today, Jason?
Well, I don't really know how to explain it to you. I mean, I've never really spoken to anyone about this before, so to be honest with you, I don't really know if I can trust you.
Yes, you can go. You can trust us. This is a safe environment. Your information is kept confidential, and you can surely go ahead and tell me exactly what's happening with you and how may I help.
All right. Well, I don't really know where to start. I mean, the story is just so long.
You can take your time and explain what you want to explain.
Okay. Well, my wife's my wife's been really on my case as of late. We got some kids, and she's fighting me for full custody, and I don't really. I'm just fed up with the whole thing. I love my kids.
Okay. What are your kids' name?
Um, well, I got two girls. Uh, their names are Layla and Juliana.
Okay. Nice names.
Yeah, we picked them out together actually. Um, I don't really know what to do in terms of the whole custody battle. It's just I'm losing sleep over it. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna lose my kids, and you know, I'm not sure. I feel like the only way to actually get them is, you know, I may just run away with them.
Let me just say though, Jason, running away with them, you might put yourself in problem with the courts. So is the issue in the courts just now, and what is the court saying? If you care to divulge.
Well, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not too fond of the courts. I don't really understand the courts. I'm in. I can barely even afford a lawyer, to be honest with you, a decent lawyer. So that's why I feel like I'm going to lose them even more. This lawyer, he's the one that's fighting this for me, but I don't really understand what's going on.
Okay. So your call is about getting legal aid, or it's about how you're feeling, and how are you feeling other than feeling? You sound like you're feeling sad. What else is happening? What other emotions are you feeling? If you care to share.
Well, if I were to share all that information with you, I'd really have to just start from the beginning where I first met my, soon-to-be ex-wife.
You can go ahead. I'm here for you.
Are you sure?
Positive. This is a safe space, so you can speak as freely as you choose.
All right. Well, we started dating back in grade 12. So I guess we were 18 at the time. 2 years after that, I proposed to her. A year after that, 21, we had our first child, Layla. And a year after that, when I was 22, when we were both 22, we had Juliana. Now, my girls are my world. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I guess it all just happened so quick that I just didn't even realize all this happening. And I'm not sure. I don't even know if I'm making any sense right now, to be honest with you.
You're good. I'm understanding. I'm listening. You can just go ahead and speak exactly how you're feeling. You're making sense.
Okay, well, you know, being married at such a young age, having kids at 22, and, you know, we had as much support from our parents as much as they could possibly give us, but, you know, I felt like we were forced to grow up really quick, and of course, I mean, we got married, we had 2 kids, and we had to move out, so we moved to a little apartment, a little 2-bedroom apartment, and I was just working at a warehouse as a forklift driver, not making much, just making enough to, you know, for rent and for food. There was literally little to no savings. I was stressed and I guess I would just take it out on anything or anyone. Yeah.
So when you said anything, what form are you talking about? How would you take out your stress and anything? I get right. Just explain that part for me.
Well, you know, when my stressors got really high, I don't know. I guess I mean, I wouldn't really care. I would just grab anything that I could find and just throw it up against the wall or something. I just had so much built up, so much stress and so much anger that all this was going on and it was happening so quick. I just started throwing and breaking stuff in the apartment. I mean, my kids were only, well, Layla was only 1 and Juliana was still a newborn when I started acting like that. So, yeah.
So Jason, we're trying to be as honest as possible to this conversation. So did you try and do any other thing to relieve the stress that you were feeling? Is this the first time? I take it you did at the top. I think you did say this is the first time you're calling a crisis line like that, which is great because you felt the need that you needed to reach out to someone. But what was your coping mechanism before calling? What did you do to cope with all of the stress that you were feeling?
Well, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and it just kept getting worse and worse, and it I don't know. I guess she just couldn't take it anymore, and so she left with the kids. She went back to, you know, her parents' place, and she called the police on me, and, you know, I don't really want to get into detail with the police, but
That's okay.
um, uh, and then I guess I was just alone after that, and I really, really, I couldn't take it anymore. On top of all this stress, I lost my family, and then I just, I started, I started drinking.
Okay. So you started drinking casually, or did you actually, to help with your coping with this loss, you abused drinking?
You know, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I feel like I'm in a very, very bad place right now. I started off drinking very, very casually. One drink here, one drink there. But now it's gone overboard, and I realize that, I recognize that, but I don't know how to stop it. I mean, I want my kids. I want my kids back, but I know that I can't get them back because of everything that's going on with me. I'm angry all the time. I'm constantly drinking. I mean, I don't know what to do. I have a drink with me right now as we speak.
So how much have you taken before you made this phone call? How much have you drank since before you made this phone call?
You know, I've only had the one drink. And don't worry, I mean, I'm not lying to you. I've only had the one drink, but I do feel like having another after this phone call.
And what kind of drink are you having?
I'm just having straight rum and coke. That seems to be my drink of choice.
That's pretty heavy for the morning.
How would you know?
Because of the alcohol content. Not judging you, but just saying that that's a strong drink. So you are really feeling stressed right now, currently as we speak.
Oh no, I get it. I wasn't asking you to, be an asshole or anything like that. I was asking you because like I don't know. I'm new to the whole drinking thing. I haven't really. I don't know.
Okay. So in order for you with the courts, you know that we have to figure out together what some methods to get you in a good place where when you go to the courts the next time, you will be in a good stance to get your kids back. And I would say to you, taking them out of the country would not be the best option for you or the girls, because number one, you will be committing a crime, and you don't want anything additionally to have additional strike against you to prevent you from seeing your kids or getting custody of your kids.
Right.
So we can discuss options, whether it is that you, since you said that you're a lawyer, you don't think he's doing that of a good job, we could find some resources and put you in contact with some legal aid assistance and see how that go. And also we'd have to come up with a plan together how to help you to cope in a positive way with all of the stress that you're feeling. How does that sound?
If I can't get my kids back, and if I can't be with them, I really don't care. I don't care about anything.
Have you thought of committing suicide, Jason? Hello?
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Have the thought of suicide ever came across your mind?
Yeah, it has.
And what have you done with those thoughts?
I tried the first time, but I could never ever go through with it. But after the first time, I feel like I can
When you said tried, exactly what did you do?
I tried to hang myself in my basement of my apartment.
And how long ago was that, Jason?
Um, After she left with Layla and Juliana.
And what time period ago did this occur exactly?
I don't really remember the time.
Okay. And since then, have you made any attempt?
No, but
Do you feel like hurting yourself right now?
I feel like I got nothing left, so it wouldn't matter if I hurt myself, really.
But you matter. You matter to your girls. And I don't think it would be a good idea because you love, based on how you speak, you sound like you really love your daughter and you and your daughter have a good relationship. And that would affect them drastically to lose their dad. So, for their sake and for your own, I think that would not be a positive or a good option for you. But we're here to work together to come up with a plan to get you in a better place and to deal with all of these issues.
Okay, well,
How does that sound?
um, sounds alright, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know what? Like, I don't even know if I should even be talking to you anymore. Like, I've been talking for the past, like, what, 15 minutes here? Like, it's just, I don't even know if this even matters.
Yes, it matters. You matter. You matter deeply, Jason. And we have spoke about some stuff, and our next step now is to see what plans we can put in place, what resources are in place for you. So let me ask, I know you don't have to tell me your address. I would just like area that you're in so I could put up the nearest resources that could be of help to you and your family.
What do you mean? Like, what city do I live in?
Yeah.
I live in Port Credit, Mississauga. Right by the boating docks.
Okay. So how do you feel if I provide some information? How do you feel actually going in to any one of these agencies and seeking the help that you need to get through this process with getting your girls or having visitation right to your girls?
You could actually do that for me?
Sure. So I've brought up on my computer, and I'm seeing where there are 3 locations, and I think 2 would be of interest to you. One is about legal aid, and the most important one would be about a therapist, where you can seem like how you're talking with me, but this would be a face-to-face where she will assist you in being in a better place and to deal with your stress that you're experiencing.
I'm sorry. I don't want to talk to another woman about these problems. I felt comfortable with you, but I don't want to talk to female lawyers. I don't want to talk to just any females anymore about this situation.
So you prefer to deal with a male?
Yes, please.
Okay.
If that's possible.
So I'll check my resources and I will make contact with these locations.
Right.
So, so you can, if you wish to, you can continue speaking to me while I make these, while I try and reach out to see what resources are available, and if there are male persons available at this location. So, what's your plan for the rest of the day, Jason?
Well, I don't really have any plans. I mean, I got my drink right beside me, and that's about it, really. I don't have any plans. Later on at night, I'm gonna go to work. Still at the same place, so, and I'll probably drink for a little bit, sleep it off, so that I don't have a hangover, and then I'm just gonna go straight to work right after, and pay for this shitty lawyer.
Okay. Alright. So for the therapist, the location nearest to you, there is a male person there that can have that can speak with you.
What's his name? Just so I know who I'm talking to when I go.
His name is Tom Johnson.
Tom Johnson. Okay. Do you think that I can just quickly grab a pen and write this?
Sure, you can get a pen and paper.
Alright.
I'll be right here.
So Tom Johnson, you said, right?
Right. He's at
Okay.
102
Yeah.
Long Street
Yeah.
in Port Credit.
Okay.
And so I'm actually typing up this to him now. So could you tell me, if you don't mind, your availability?
Any time Monday to Friday between the hours of 10 to 3.
And which is the best time for you?
Any time between that time, I'm free. 10 to 3 p.m.
Okay. So which time do you prefer?
Okay, I will go with, how about 1:30?
Okay, so can I make it for tomorrow at 1:30?
Sure.
So you have the information, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to repeat it for me just to ensure that?
Uh, Thomas Johnson, 1:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Right, and he's at 120 Long Street.
120? Okay,
Yeah.
120 Long Street. Okay. Port Credit, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So Jason, I know you're experiencing a difficult time in your life, but you do exhibit some strengths. You have persevered this far, and that is commendable. And you have provided for your kids, and that is great. So you do have some good things that are happening for you. Though this current time you might feel like everything is going wrong, but you have persevered thus far, and you have provided for your kids, which is great and commendable. I hope Tom will be able to further assist you, and when you go to Tom, I put a note about seeking the legal aid,
Mm-hmm.
so you can speak to him some more about the legal issues
Right.
also, and he will make the necessary referrals. And you feel free, if you wish to call back, you can always call back and talk to us. We operate 24 hours, 7 days a week. So when you go to Tom tomorrow,
Mhm.
if you feel like you need to call back, we're fine with that, and we would love to follow up and see how you're doing. And I hope that all goes well and something positive happen for you and your family.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
Right. So just follow up with Tom tomorrow. If you can go to Tom tomorrow, you can always call back and let us know, and we will reschedule something for you. Or if you want to speak to us before you go to Tom again, so that's your choice. But all the best and have a good rest of the day.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
Bye. Should we get up? Should we get to the door? Stop.